Another player hits the road for the San Francisco 49ers, and this time it's in the form of wide receiver and starting punt returner, kick returner, Ray-Ray McCloud. It was just announced by Tom Pelissero of the NFL Network that Ray-Ray McCloud has signed a 2-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons. That makes, I believe, 2 players who have been signed by the Falcons, including former 49ers tight end to Charlie Warner. So a couple offensive players heading on over to the Falcons. Interesting to see. I'm curious to know how you guys feel about this loss in the comments below. Um, Obviously, he was signed by the Steelers and via the Steelers in free agency by the 49ers a couple years ago, and he's been the primary returner. I think back to the one big play that he had on that end around. I think it was not last season, but the year prior, where he comes around the right side, great blocking on the outside, and he just went for a home run hitter. He didn't really contribute much as a wide receiver for the 49ers. And I'm not sure that he presented the impact as a returner that the 49ers would have hoped for when signing him in free agency. So what that means is they said it's all right. You can go sign with the Falcons. We're not going to match that or whatever the decision was. But what that means for the 49ers is now they need to find another option. They need to find a potential returner or a guy of that similar mold. I've been talking about a specific like player archetype from the wide receiver position that I would love to see in the Kyle Shanahan scheme. I would love to get back to one of those kind of prototypical slots. I know we've had a lot of big slots. I think you look at Jawan and what he's been able to do and have the success, and he's returning at least right now as he was tendered at the second round level. But I would like to see some speed. I would like to see some shiftiness. I want to see that. I can juke you in a phone booth kind of a guy. Playing out of the slot. It doesn't have to be big, I'm fine with 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", but if you're quicker than hiccup, let's go. That's kind of the archetype mold that I've been looking for. I identified Demario Douglas coming out of Liberty last year as a guy that I really wanted to fit into that mold. He ended up getting drafted by the Patriots and became one of their best receivers as a 6th-round rookie. So I'm looking for that kind of a guy. I'm looking for someone who can fill that traditional kind of slot role of just being real quick and plays around the line of scrimmage and can make some damage over the middle. But obviously, if you aren't following along, there's a lot of smoke around the San Francisco 49ers wide receivers right now. So I don't know what the future of this 49ers wide receiver room is going to look like, but I think it would be a great idea to put as much talent around Brock Purdy as possible and this 49ers offense. Obviously, if you can keep stack boxes away from Christian McCaffrey, because you have to dedicate defensive resources to covering these wide receivers. And defenses don't feel comfortable leaving them in one-on-one matchups and bringing safeties down into the box. Obviously, it would be ideal to have multiple options, and they do right now. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Jawan Jennings, their top 3 wide receivers, are expected to return. Now, many things can change. There's a lot of rumors going around right now about potential trades, so that's something that we will have to continue to monitor very closely. But as it stands right now, Ray-Ray McCloud is a Falcon. So let me know what you guys think about this move. Let me know if how you're interpreting it. Drop it in the comments below, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.